Anyways, welcome back to HDC Trucking, as known as the HL's dinosaur company like this. I didn't remember like else that we're gonna be doing for some default truck. It's time to use for a canward sleeper, such as the heavy loads. Let's do for the oversized load by using it canward sleeper. As before, we're gonna be beginning of this video. Looks like we're gonna be do some huge things as well, as we're gonna be using for some kind of canward sleeper. I should might able to spawn somewhere kind of by using a canward sleeper by an oversized load. Let's gonna be hauling with some dinosaur cage. We're gonna be using, let's pull some dinosaur cages or something like else. And there it is. By using a dinosaur cage, let's go and get inside of that semi truck and let's get on for our Truckin' Tuesday. This is Truckin' Tuesday, not for our very last time, as we have for a couple of last few videos to go. As we're hauling that dinosaur cage for this one. And looks like here comes that canward sleeper. And here comes to get out this way for the huge, massive, oversized load. At least, he just drive for the wrong side of the road. Looks like I'm gonna be turning on the chat filter if they see like these usernames, which is gonna be pretty terrible everything. Since I'm gonna be hauling our way into the front, make sure that I'm gonna be hauling to our medium lane for something like it's not gonna be hell of a reasons as well. As you've seen for the oversized load, that you never see this moment, I'm just bringing out the dinosaur cage. A huge dinosaur cage for it itself. Something is driving in the wrong side of the road. It's supposed to be driving on the right side of the road. Something is gonna be knocking me out for ever since. These guys are just ruin our way and act like UK. Because it does sound like the UK. Because who just drive like an unreliable moments, such as driving on the wrong side of the road. That's prohibited like these in America. Looks like you're in America as well, as you can drive around the trucks by using trucks and oversized loads, such as pulling around with heavy loads with that dinosaur over here. As we're gonna came up for literally for 43 miles an hour, as we're gonna be speeding up through up here. Since all games of HDC Trucking got delayed for a very on time, so it's not gonna be very on time. It's so long time it has been for something kind of pretty few weeks ago that we're gonna be pulling out for dinosaurs out here. What was that kind of just unreliable, some kind of usernames in this game? I'm not going to be talking around for this strategy throughout the day. Now looks like I'm not going to be so late up here. But the truck since that we're going to be going up for so quietly and frequency. And the truck wheels are just a little bit for some kind of unreliable things or something. Or maybe this is kind of pretty not. Or maybe it could be nonsense as well. If I look closer to the wheels, which is some kind of unreliable mistake what is going on. Now back to 40 miles an hour when I was going inside of the passing lane. I don't want to hear some kind of unreliable words and language or something like else. Maybe it should be gonna be a little bit for one time while I'm hauling around this literally really fast as we're coming around for this situation. Now I just look for just something like I'm using for a canward sleeper by going and using around for a dinosaur cages around here. Now let me see, I'm gonna be pulling over for this one. And absolutely I'm gonna be taking charge that we're gonna be to do this thing. As whenever that we're gonna be going to this bridge, it's still not built yet. It was still delayed for building at this moment. And because of that recently, it was some kind of a huge delayment throughout for this game in HDC Trucking history. And we got stuck by some kind of just a little bit for once. And we just got trapped here and stuck inside of this one. Instead of going rolling in the cage, I just gotta be mighty sure to leave this kind of just a little bit truck out here and delete this thing. I just spawned the T-Rex truck, as we're gonna be doing for some dinosaur driving like a Canworth delivery as well, as we're gonna be hauling around this through. Maybe this is some kind of just hauling around for this one until the sunset is going to be over soon. And looks like I'm uneligible for this truck, and looks like we're gonna be doing for some kind of long haul for this day. At least it's gotta be enough for this. But our left bridge is absolutely open, and instead of one, that should not. Now looks like we're gonna be doing for a little bit slow, but instead of over 40 miles an hour, looks like in some kind of a construction site, looks like the truck is about to slow down. Instead of just going to speeds up to 100 miles an hour, looks like that semi-truck is might able to get things a little bit slowed down. Unfortunately, some things is kind of just a little bit wrong out here, back to 40 miles an hour. As you can see, the sun down. And where are the other players? Let me see, the tab is just on, but everybody just joined itself legally, but I don't really sure that the some kind of unreliable viewers or some kind of Roblox players as well. So at least this might be able to get slowed down for the oversized load. As we look onto this one, I'm just pulling out for the male dinosaur instead of a female, which is kind of big and heavy like this one. If the chat filter counts, this is absolutely terrible as hell. Then I might be going to get in hell. And the sunset has officially like it shine around for pulling like it's dinosaurs, hauling around by using dinosaurs in today's episode. But looks like that's just gonna be doing just a little bit slow, and the sun is already down, and we're just going to be came back and going to get under for 30 miles an hour. Looks like we're gonna be increased around speed up to 70 miles an hour, and decreasing speed was just enough. Oh no, this is some kind of just a little bit mistake. If I just going back, which is slowing that semi-truck down and ruins itself for just a little bit once. So if I'm just gonna be seeing for this video, as I'm literally spawned with this some kind of truck, and this is some kind of unreliable, and slowing down is pretty much a way gone too far, as the oversized loads that we should be able to get for more extremely slow. Some other kinds of semi-trucks needs to be powerful enough in order to pull something kind of dinosaurs everywhere, and a lot of stuff for this one. And I'm turning to a British one for just a little bit. Well, I might not sure that the truck is not running in over 30 miles an hour. It just turns out it's gotta be under 30 miles an hour until, I'm sorry, I have to end for this video. I'm gonna be pulling over for the truck, and we will absolutely end for this video out for this one. And looks like we're not gonna be almost there, as pulling out for some kind of trailers and other things should be coming soon, but instead not anymore. But it's just going to get out of the truck. Looks like I just gotta be deleting someone. So if I just go and turn back into default, let's spawn for the Triceratops, as looks like this some kind of just unreliable stab like this one. So anyways, if you enjoyed for this video for a Trucking Tuesday by pulling some dinosaur vehicles, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and the children of the night just came to remember us for sure. So thanks for watching for this Trucking Tuesday session, and I'm heading back for this a little bit literally, that I'm going to be driven with this truck against a little bit lately. So don't worry, I'm going to be back soon until next Tuesday, and I'm going to be talking to you guys all later against literally right now. Since I'm in another server, looks like I just got to be hauling out for the HDC Dino trailer around here. Exactly who someone is going to be pursuing me at once, But looks like if I just spawn for a female dinosaur around here for a dino trailer around this, looks like I came for this one and back to the children of the night, I guess. But since it last night, it's even more darker than I never guessed. But the moon shines did not absolutely respond as well, so it looks like we have came into another dimension. If I just spawn another truck, which is the female, which is the most deadliest dinosaur, whatever it is. So looks like we're gonna be hauling around and turn into left. I make sure that these guys won't absolutely gonna be doing whatever it is. So in the end of this video, looks like we have come into a halt, and more of these some kind of a semi trucks just like driven like a Kenworth sleeper, which means it's some horsepower that we're gonna be doing for a little bit for a lot of these things as well. So we have just came back into this well, and before the moon shines, it does not absolutely gonna be respond for just yet. Now that kind of semi truck is almost exactly pulling itself to do this. Looks like I just gonna be went for a huge accident and extreme amount of drama. It looks like I'm gonna be deleting this one and spawn another Kenworth sleeper, which is gonna be finding around for some kind of a female T-Rex. Looks like we just absolutely a bigger one. It's not the deadliest kind of this at all. So looks like if I just entering for some kind of a pickup truck or a semi truck, so looks like I'm gonna be hauling around for this one. At least thanks for watching. I'm gonna be doing for this for a little bit later on, but sadly we need to continue for hauling around for this, and that is the female T-Rex, which is kind of just a little bit huge for some kind of just one, and we accidentally hit into the road train.